Hey, what's up everybody? This is my infield review of the Aonijie, that's how you say it, not sure, hydration vest. I've had it for a few months now, had it out for a few long runs. So far, let's see, took it out for about a couple long runs, probably about 30 miles before World's End. Then use it for World's End, it's another 60 miles. And then did a long run with it after that, a 30-mile long run. So that's about 120 miles on it. And then I just did this 25-miler today. Pretty warm day. Somewhere around 150 miles running distance wearing the vest. And for the most part, pretty happy with it, pretty pleased. It's a lot cheaper than some of the other brands of hydration vests. Fits pretty nice, pretty snug, doesn't bounce around much with the water bottles. This is a small, it's a small medium size, which fits me pretty well. They have a small medium or a medium large. I maybe could have gone either way. Yeah, I'm like 5'8", around 165, so small medium fits me pretty nice. Kind of on the fence about the bottles it comes with. It comes with the soft flasks and the which have the bite valves. Which, I mean, I've heard everyone say that they're better because they don't bounce around on your chest for long runs, and I've heard that the hard bottles leave you bruised after a long run. So I thought I'd give them a try. I'm not really a big fan of the bite valve though, because I kind of feel like to bite it and give it the suction it needs kind of throws off your breathing. Up until my last long run, I was kind of coming around on them. But the last long run I did, which was a 30-mile, I had the bottle come apart right at the base of the seam. Right down there. This is in my last mile of the 30-miler, and all of a sudden, just at the bottom of the pocket for it, all the water just, well, whatever water was left, just flushed right out the bottom. So, I'm not sure, maybe I was just squeezed too hard on it or whatever, but it lasted about 100, it was like 120 miles when that happened. And I just finished this 25-mile run. I just realized that my other soft bottle has a little leak. I don't know if you can hear that. Somewhere up here at the seam. Right up here at the top at the seam. Just noticed at the end of this run that has a little leak there. So, since I only had one of these bottles left because the other one split open, I was using my son's Paw Patrol bottle, which fits just perfect in the pockets on this vest, and holds 18 ounces compared to the 17 ounces of the soft flask. So today I used this, the hard Paw Patrol bottle, and the soft Aonijie flask to try them both out at the same time and decide which way I'm going to go for. And seeing as how the soft flask just the second soft flask just sprung a leak. Leaning towards the hard bottles, because you get, I mean, it's an extra 2 ounces of water. And there was at one point at World's End where I did run out of water between aid stations. So that extra 2 ounces could really come in handy at Eastern States. So that's probably the route I'm going to go. And after the 25-miler today, didn't really feel like the side with the hard bottle got beat up any more than the side with the soft bottle. So, leaning in that direction. Otherwise, as far as chafing, no real issues. A little bit of rubbing, like just at the base where it hits right on kind of the lower end of the rib cage. But other than that, no real issues. Do a more in-depth review after when I get cleaned up, get some better lighting, better video at home, and show off all the pockets and all that. So, till then, catch you later. We're back from Eastern States and race went pretty well. Had a pretty good day. Didn't hit any real low patches or rough patches until the last 10 miles, which were kind of tough, but other than that, went really well. So just came back to wrap up the review of the Aonijie hydration vest. I mentioned before that I was on the fence about the soft flasks. I was leaning towards just using hard water bottles. I ended up going with the hard water bottles. Main reason, didn't want to risk the soft flasks springing a leak during Eastern States and having to go without water between aid stations, or having only one water bottle between aid stations. Ended up going with 2 of the kids' water bottles, which each hold 18 ounces. So that's an extra ounce in each bottle compared to the soft flasks. And they fit pretty nicely right in the pockets, water bottle pockets on the vest. Almost perfect. Like I said earlier, not a fan of the bite valve, and I much prefer just having the pull. So I actually went with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Paw Patrol. But personally, I didn't see any advantage to the soft flasks. The other downside of the soft flasks that I found is how small the opening of the mouth is. Just makes it kind of a pain to refill it when you're in a rush, if you're trying to hurry and get it refilled quickly. Move the cap on without spilling. I didn't have any major chafing caused by the vest. I had some chafing down right where the base of the water bottle was rubbing my rib cage. So I had some chafing on both sides there, but nothing major. I had the same chafing when I did World's End, and I used the 2 soft flasks. So I had chafing there with soft flasks and hard bottles. Other things I didn't really go into in depth before with the vest. It's got one zip pocket right above there, right above the right bottle pocket, big enough for a gel or maybe a pea or something. It's got 2 more. Got 2 more pockets on your right side there. And another zip pocket there too. So all together you got 3 pockets on that right side behind the water bottle and 1 above it. Left side you got, it's not a zip, but it's just like a fold one right above it. And then you got the same on this side as the other side. The 1 larger pocket, a smaller pocket near the water pocket, and the zip pocket. Those are all the front. Kind of a pain to get to those while you're running. I pretty much had to take the vest off and turn around to reach them. I'm guessing that's probably normal for most vests though, unless you're super flexible, which I'm not. In back, it's got room for a water bladder, and it's also got a small hanging pocket in there, and then larger pocket just for storage. So sometimes I'll throw my phone in there. If I do have the phone on me for a run, it goes into the rear pocket. Otherwise you got room for a small like rain jacket or something in there if you roll it up. Also came with this insulated pouch for your water bladder if you use one, and an emergency blanket. So those are just bonus material that it came with. I paid $52.99 for this on Amazon. Compared to most of the other vests I looked at, I mean, it's around half the price. On another website, I found the vest being sold by itself without the water bottles. I believe it was under $50 for the vest alone. These bottles, the kids' water bottles, Got it from Party City, and they were $2 a piece. So if I bought the vest alone and the bottle separately at Party City, I've gotten everything for, yeah, like 55 bucks. It's got reflective tape, so if you're running at night on roads, you can be seen. As far as durability, so far everything has held up. Since the first part of the video that I recorded, I finished Eastern States 100, so that's another 100 miles on the vest, so it's got over 250 miles on it at this point, and haven't seen any damage or breakdown anywhere. Maybe a little bit of stretching on the cords where you can adjust the fit, but how the cords attach. There's a little bit of stretching there, but pretty minor, if any. So as far as I can see, its durability is pretty good so far. So if you're in the market for a vest, I would definitely recommend checking out the Aonijie vests. This model that I've got is called the Withwind 5-liter, because it will hold the hydration bladder in the back and the 2 water bottles in front for I guess a total of 5 liters. It's distributed by Triwonder Outdoor Sports and Tactical Gear. They've got a website and they sell their stuff on Amazon. I saw a bunch of it on eBay also. So plenty of places to find it, but I recommend checking it out. I've been happy with it, happy with the price. I think that covers everything for the Aonijie hydration vest. In the market for a vest, check out the Aonijie and enjoy your time out there on the trails. Talk to you later.